Make a beat tape for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ.
What it do?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Talk That Stuff Sunday nights. We're real busy lately. Couldn't really be on last week, but we're back though. Go ahead and get into NFL scores real quick. Week 8 in the NFL. Pick'em. We didn't do Pick'em this morning. Shout out to guys over there. Pick'em. Kareem V.I. Williams, Kareem Coop, and Malcolm Edwards over there. Be safe over there. Malcolm's over there on his way to Africa for work. Be easy. But we got the scores, man. We're gonna go do that real quick as soon as I set up. How's everybody doing, man? Right on.
Chilling, man. Chilling.
I'm good. You know, I'm out grinding.
Oh yeah, on the grind. Let me pull up. I like CBS. I tell you, man, a lot of these sites trying to get scores and stats and stuff, man. They really just great stats. Should have been ready, guys. Should have been ready. Should have been ready. Oh, no, we got time. Also, you guys can check this playback back on Anchor FM, Spotify, iTunes. It'll all be there on the playback in a couple of weeks. In a couple of days, sorry. Scores. NFL Week 8 scores. All right.
Excuse me.
There we go. CBS. Come on, CBS. There we go. Okay, let me. Yeah, Russian. Any questions? It just come out for
you. Shout out to Apples. Apples go.
All right. Shout out to Apple Crumb Cake.
Shout out to Apple Cider. I've been smashing Apple Cider.
Damn.
Hey, why body? The music's too loud. I can't hear you. Couldn't
How
hear
about
you
that?
over the music.
He said, "Give me the copyright strike special
Man, now. Hold on, okay.
for $2.99."
All right, that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Archie said this perfect. They call him Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna call him Muhammad Ali. Moving along, so we're week 8 NFL. We'll start all things off. South Beach, Florida, the Dolphins, home game. Rams from west to east coming to town to visit the Dolphins. Rams, we're 5-2 and it's just coming into town, but the Dolphins hand the Rams a loss in South Beach. Dolphins score 28. Dolphins, Rams 28. Jared Goff, 355 yards passing. Henderson, 8 attempts for 47 yards rushing. And Cooper Kupp, 110 yards, 11 receptions. For the Dolphins, Gaskins, 47 yards rushing. And that was the it. But anyways, Dolphins improved to 4-3. Rams dropped to 5-3. Sorry. Moving along, it was the Colts on the road to Detroit to visit the 3-3 Lions. And could the Lions go a game over 500? The answer is no. End up watching this game for the first couple of quarters. Lions couple of turnovers. Matthew Stafford threw a pick 6, and that kind of changed the momentum. But the Lions fall to the Colts. Score 41-21 for the Colts. Phillip Rivers, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wilkins, 20 attempts, 89 yards rushing, and Hines receptions. 3 receptions for 54 yards. For the Lions, Matthew Stafford, 336 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hall, 4 receptions for 113. The Lions fall game over 500, the 3-4, and the Colts improve to 5-2. Very sneaky team.
They always do that shit.
Yeah. Moving along, the Patriots on the road, Orchard Park to take on the Bills. Patriots really suffering from a lot of injuries. This was a good game until the fourth quarter with 6 minutes ago, I believe. Cam Newton on a bootleg fumbles the ball. Bills recover, and the Bills beat the Patriots. Score 24-21.
They're struggling. Damn.
Newton, 174 yards passing. Harris rushing, 102 yards on the ground. Mayer, 6 receptions for 58 yards. On the Bill side, Allen, 154 yards passing. Singletary, not to be confused with the Bear linebacker, 14 rushes for 86 yards. And Diggs,
That's not his child.
92 yards. The Bills improved to 6-2. The Patriots slide to 2-5. First time the Patriots have been 2-5 since my kid has been born. Moving along.
Damn.
Cleveland Browns taking on the Raiders. Raiders coming off an L last week. They said, hell no, we're going to Cleveland. We got to make a statement. This Raider team is one of my favorites, and the Browns are kind of my favorites too. But the Raiders on the road take on the Browns. And the Raiders, they slide. They get out of Cleveland and score. Raiders 16, the Browns 6. Derek Carr, 112 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Jacobs.
Shut that shit down.
128 yards. And Waller, 5 receptions for 28 yards. On the Brown side, Baker Mayfield, 2 last names, 122 yards passing. Kareem Hunt, 14 carries for 66 yards. And Jarvis Landry, 4 receptions for 52 yards. The Browns slide to 5-3. Raiders improve to 4-3.
These bastards is 5-3?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Real tricky, man.
Okay, man. Yeah. I'm low key with it, all right.
The Cincinnati Bengals in town. Rookie quarterback. Bengals welcoming the red hot Tennessee Titans. The Bengals hoping to do some at home and get their second win of the season. The Bengals upset the Titans. Score Bengals 31.
Oh, wow.
The Titans 20.
Yeah, that was big.
Wow.
Ryan Tannehill, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns. Henry, 18 carries for 112 yards, 1 touchdown. And Davis, 8 receptions for 128 yards. Burrow, the rookie, 249 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Bernard, not St. Bernard, 15 carries for 6 yards. And Higgins, not Taka Higgins, but T. Higgins, 6 receptions for 78 yards. The Bengals improved to 5-1. The Titans slide to 5-2. Moving along, Kansas City Chiefs at home taking on the Jets, the winless Jets, that is. Jets kind of didn't look too bad, but it wasn't enough to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs topped the Jets, score 35-9, 3 touchdowns. Kicker's foot real sore. For the Jets, Sam Darnold, 133 yards passing. Frank Gore, the old man, 10 carries for 30 yards. Mims, 2 receptions for 42 yards for the Chiefs. Mahomes, 416 yards passing, 5.
Good God.
Yeah. Career. Once
Jesus
again,
Christ.
Mahomes, 416 yards and 5 touchdowns, damn it.
Easy. He putting out Al Bundy numbers.
C. Everett, 6 carries for 21 yards, and Travis Kelce, 8 receptions for 109 yards, 1 touchdown. The Chiefs improved to 7-1. Jets slide 0-8. Moving along, it was one of the ties with division rivalry when these two teams get together. Who knows what can happen? No matter the record, these two teams meet. It was the Ravens, DMB, welcoming the Pittsburgh Steelers, the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers, that is. Lamar Jackson came out gunning through a couple of picks, got sacked a couple times. The Ravens still tried to move the ball, but it wasn't enough. The Ravens lose to the Steelers. Score: Steelers 28, the Ravens 24. Barry Hamburger, 182 yards, 2 touchdowns. Connor, this guy looked good. As far as his receptions, he only had 15 carries for 47 yards, but they were big yards. Smith-Schuster, 7 receptions for 67 yards. For the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dobbins, 15 carries for 113. And Snead, 5 receptions for 106 yards. The Steelers, the only undefeated team left. They're 7-0. The Ravens slide to 5-2. Hold on, let me drink some water here. Damn. Moving along, Lambeau Field, the Packers welcoming the Vikings, another division rivalry. This one is big, no matter the record. The Packers, Lambeau, the Vikings, nothing but rookies. They go to Lambeau and win. The Packers, Aaron Rodgers, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oh, by the way, the Vikings beat the Packers 28-22. Aaron Rodgers for the Packers, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns. Williams, 16 carries for 75 yards. Viking side, Kirk, not your cousin, not your homie, not your friend, 160 yards passing. Delvin Cook, 30 carries for 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. That was the X factor right there. And he also led in receptions, 2 receptions for 63 yards. The Vikings improved to 2-5, second win of the season, and the Packers slide to 5-2. Moving along, another division, AFC West rivalry. The Broncos, Mile High Stadium. They welcome in the LA Chargers. Man, the Broncos have been beating some very good teams. The Charger team, running game's not that good, but hey, they're supposed to beat the Broncos no matter if they're on earth or at Mile High Stadium. But no, the Broncos hold it down, hold the fort down at the house. They beat the Chargers. Score: Broncos 31, Chargers 30, ladies and gentlemen. Hebert passing, Herbert, 278 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jackson, 17 carries, 89 yards. And Williams, 99 yards, 5 receptions on the Chargers side. On the Broncos side, Locke, 248 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Philip Lindsay, 6 carries, 83 yards. Hamilton, 4 receptions for 82 yards. The Broncos improved 3-4. Chargers slide to 2-5. Man, they're sorry than the Broncos. I thought the Chargers was better than that, but I guess not. Moving along, Soldier Field, the house that Singletary built. The Bears, or Dick Buckets, or we can go down and on and on and on. Any which way, right now, the Bears in full effect. Soldier Field, the Saints coming in town to visit the Bears. The Bears, kind of sneaky team. They've been winning, they've been losing. Really not in identity. They're not, never were. They weren't where I would say, hey, this Bears team is dangerous. And today they kind of proved my theory. The Bears lose at the house to the Saints. Score 26-20.
That's a fumble. Never mind.
Drew is real breezy. Not Chris Breezy. Drew Breezy, 288 280 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kamara, 12 carries for 67 yards, and Kamara 2 receptions, 9 receptions for 96 yards, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Foles like a lawn chair. Scrub numbers, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns. Montgomery, 21 carries for 89 yards, and Robinson, 6 receptions for 87 yards. The Bears dropped to 5-3. The Saints, very sneaky, improved to 5-2. Moving along, 12th man, Pacific Northwest, Seattle Seahawks. They mean business. 49ers, last year NFC champions, go up to North Pacific. Just up the road, and if you will, up the coast. All right? They go and they meet the Seahawks. The Seahawks, they're rolling, and they continue to roll. They steamroll over the 49ers score. Seahawks 37, the 49ers 27. Mullins passing, scrub numbers, 238 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Hasty rushing, 12 carries for 29 yards, and some name I can't pronounce for 99 yards. For the Seahawks, Russell Wilson, sports equipment, or Russell Sierra Wilson, 261 yards, 4 touchdowns. Diamond Dallas Page, 18 carries for 41 yards, and Metcalf, 12 receptions for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Seahawks improved to 6-1. The Niners lied to 4-4. Last week's game, it was the Panthers at the house welcoming the Falcons. Another NFC South matchup. Panthers lose to the Falcons. Score Falcons 25. Panthers 17. Matty Ice 281 yards. Hill 11 carries 55 yards. 7 receptions for 137 yards. For the Panthers side, Bridgewater 176 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Davis 13 attempts for 66 yards and more. 2 receptions for 55 yards. Panthers slide to 3-5. The Falcons improve to 2-6. Not saying a lot. Scrub numbers. Moving along, for Monday we have the Buccaneers going up to the Meadowlands to take on my team, my scrubs, New York Giants. Giants 1-6, Buccaneers 5-2. The Brady train makes his way up the coast. So we'll check that out. But until then, it is what it is. And, FYI, right now in Philly, Lincoln Financial Field, it's the Eagles taking on the Cowboys. And at the half, it's the Cowboys down by a point. Eagles up on top of the Cowboys right now, 76 is halftime. Cowboys, DiNucci, 8th string quarterback, 56 yards passing. Ezekiel, verse out of the Bible, Elliott, 8 attempts, 32 yards, and Gallup, 4 receptions, 30 yards. For the Eagles, Carson Wentz, 72 yards passing, already a touchdown. Scott, 9 carries for 63 yards, and Fulgham, 3 receptions for 56 yards. And that's it. And I will do it for Talk That Stuff. Week 8 NFL scores and stats. Thank you.
So listen, so I haven't really been engaged in the league like I should. Last few years I haven't. Right now, who are the top 5 teams in the NFL in your eyes?
Steelers.
Take that motherfucking hat off.
Steelers, definitely the Seahawks. Definitely the Cardinals.
Kyler Murray out there balling like that?
Doing his thing.
Yeah, he is.
From what I hear, yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all?
What up?
What's up, man?
And
Ain't too much. What's the word?
what's the Titans until they lost to the damn Bengals? You can't be doing that to the top team in the Ravens. They get that.
Shout out to Darius Phillips on the Bengals. That's one of my kids.
J. Paul Ghetto, welcome to Talk That Stuff. J. Paul
John
Ghetto.
Paul. Is that for Jean Paul?
John Paul
Jay-
Ghetto.
John Paul gets
That French. Oh,
John Paul Ghetto.
John Paul.
Had to be.
Motherfucker. That movie star.
Had to be. This
Yeah.
He got his own commercials, man.
The Bears
That's
are
right.
they're 5-3, but they don't
Don't you
press.
forget.
The real team is the Bucks right now. They're rolling without Antonio Brown. I don't know if he's suiting up tomorrow, but
shit. I hear the Steelers is like 7-0, right?
but yeah, they're undefeated.
Yeah.
Undefeated team in the league. They're the
Yeah.
top, I think, right now. Their
Mhm.
defense is something else.
And
Yeah,
pregnant.
they
That's what
was
they was
fucking
known for back in the day.
Yep.
yeah,
Still Curry.
they gave Lamar Jackson the business. It was like he threw 2 picks,
Two
and
picks,
he threw 3. Yeah,
3.
Damn, that's
he
what's
did throw
up.
3. Yeah, oh yeah.
What was
Yeah,
they? I mean, what was their coverage looking like?
I don't know.
Cover two or what?
They were spying on him. They kept rushing the end on him. They would try to collapse the pocket and try but they left the man on that second layer waiting for him wherever he rolled out.
Mhm.
And he, Lamar Jackson ain't the most accurate Joe Montana type of motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how
No,
they used to try to do Vic though.
Yeah.
They let him know what he need to work on in the
And
off season.
they had that man. They was flustering him because he was throwing some shit that he shouldn't have been throwing.
On the move. But you think
Yeah.
Vic's faster than I think Vic was faster than Jackson though. I think Jackson.
I think so.
Yeah. Vic was faster. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I remember he came to the league, man. He went to Lambeau and beat the Packers when you couldn't beat the Packers in Lambeau.
Right. Yeah.
So the fight,
Man, I think that Ravens offense is a lot of timing too. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of
You
quick
disrupt their
slants and
timing,
all of
they
that.
fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
time. Fight last night,
Man, anybody check on old boy from last night, man?
man.
I don't know. I thought you did.
Who that?
Shit. I ain't got that nigga number. Santa Cruz, man. That motherfucker.
All right. Cruz
That
was mad.
motherfucker. He had to
Man,
eat.
that shit.
He got his dinner bell rung last night.
That shit had me. I woke up with a fucking crook in my neck watching
Yeah.
that shit.
Nah, man. That joint.
I wonder
I
what
was-
you know what? I was watching it in the bed and I was wondering what y'all reaction was on this mug.
And
Damn,
Oh, they
but
was-
Stacks kind of diluted it.
yeah, he
was-
did.
His joint was ahead of us. He was like, "Good night." Shit, we saw that shit. We was like, "What are you doing?" Man, that question got answered in 25 seconds.
Right, but it could have went to me to when I heard that dude. Dude have David Taylor with some flurries. Then dude came back. He had a lot of heart. I give it to him. He had a
Yeah.
lot of heart, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
It was just a straight good ass fight. Yeah.
But he was checking him with that left every time, dude. You know what I'm saying? We back off. He'll throw that left. That hook.
Mhm.
Good fight though, man. That's brawler. They came out. Bad was saying they came out the first warring.
It was. You thought it was gonna be pleasantries and shit. And then niggas was trying to rearrange each other's dentures and shit.
Yep.
Like I said, he had that nigga looking like he just watched the Ring movie.
Trying to knock the contact out of his eye. Trying to lock the LASIKs out.
I'll be back.
So yeah, I got today somebody put a Biden Harris. They put 2 signs right on the lawn there.
Oh damn! What was that?
On your joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My Republican wife. That was pretty cool last night. And I ended up watching the replay of the Anderson Silva fight. It was sad, man.
Yeah, that was sad. Yeah.
What happened?
I give respect. So
Right, dude beat him down, but he was crying and apologizing and everything.
Yeah.
You the reason why I'm fighting.
he
That's
idolized it. Yeah. So
I'm so
and
sorry.
then that might. I'm hoping that's not his last fight, but I can see that being his last fight.
He should be.
Yeah, if you getting sun like that, nigga, just go ahead and be a commentator.
And he talks pretty good for his English is pretty damn good. I didn't realize that.
Somebody building a house.
Dude,
Oh, that's me. I'm cleaning this bathroom probably.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
yeah, with that, man. So dude was like, "You the reason why I fight, man." So dude was like, apologize. He was on his knees,
Yeah.
crying and shit.
Yeah, they both. They was crying.
I'm glad I didn't see that shit. That should have made my daddy cry, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, hey, listen.
Even like this stuff, the Jones and Tyson, like they had a little press conference, Zoom type of press conference, and I think my wife had said, "Oh, why are they still?" I said, "Because why they still fighting?" Trying. I said, "Man, these guys been boxing since they've been fighting since."
That's all they know.
Fighting, man.
Right.
Like you can't them guys like that, they die hard, man. You can't, and then I think Tyson stopped loving the sport, and he had time to kind of get his mind right now, and I salute them, man. Go ahead.
Still, you ain't got that much spinal fluid and shit in your 50s. You fuck around and get hit right. Motherfuckers be at Shady Pines. Yeah, watch that shit.
This like his third loss in a row, something like that, right?
Jones
Who?
No, Silver. So we watched a couple of them when he lost.
Oh, Silver, man. He another one, man.
45. Bro.
Yeah. I give him respects for fighting, but this
I mean,
game,
respect at what
especially
cost?
is a young man's game.
80 pounds. Right?
This like,
We see the nigga dentures. You gotta watch this shit.
Dentures.
ooh, what was that? Caught that?
Tyson.
Man, I got this.
That fight, November 28th, less than a month away.
What fight?
Mike Tyson going out there. You know they're
That's okay.
We got an exhibition. Wink, wink, wink. So, you know, they're going to be out there. They ain't going to be
I'm
throwing
about to say, you know what happened in that other exhibition? No more Apollo Creed.
Hey, throwing the damn towel.
If he dies,
That shit was supposed to be for sport, too.
Right. 2-minute rounds, though, man.
So he put his mustache in the third row. Drago wasn't playing.
Right. You know they got the WBC.
What Drago say to him? I'm gonna finish.
if he dies,
Yeah, if he dies, he dies.
That's the mean, man. That's the most meanest class shit to ever say.
Right.
hey,
Michael B. Jordan was in the audience too and saw that shit.
that nigga's
Leave, man. Leave, nigga.
I just got here.
That's fucked up, bro. You
I
stupid.
just got here, man.
Hey,
You know
Hey,
the
nigga, at
most,
least he got revenge. He got his
yeah,
revenge
Mom
back,
showed him
nigga.
to say some shit. He said his father died in the ring.
Hey, he got his revenge though. Shit.
And look how many hits it took.
Nigga said Michael B. Jordan was in the audience.
and he was not in the audience, man. He wasn't even born.
He was, man. He had a sweater on and shit.
Oh, shit.
He wasn't, man. Come on, man.
Mother had the beef out here doing shit.
Yep. Man, listen, man. I ain't even.
Oh, fuck. This thing's stupid.
You need
That's my
counsel.
single mother.
hey, yo, so UK is in the lockdown. Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced a second national lockdown in England starting Thursday. As coronavirus cases surge, people will be ordered to stay in home unless it is for essential purposes, including education, medical reasons, or to shop for groceries, or to pick up weed.
What's the point of closing down then?
Wait, what did that? You said that's an official announcement?
Yeah.
Hold on, he said to pick up weed though?
Yeah, I threw that in there.
Oh, I'm about to say they got delivery services for that. Not that I know. You know.
Okay. So they're accusing him of basically giving in to scientific advisors. I mean, if somebody's what's giving in? If they're giving you science facts and hardcore scientific explanations of why you should do stuff and you saying you giving in, that's what's wrong with these people, man. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Man,
Maybe
some motherfuckers don't want to die alone. So
I'm in a Walmart and people looking at me because I got a mask on. Crazy. We got problems.
You in Florida, bro. You in Florida, man.
I mean, and I'm curious about y'all that live in different places. I don't see people without masks. Typically, I go to the store. I go this place, that place. Everywhere I go, I see people with masks. But they say only 49% of Americans are wearing masks regularly. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a relatively liberal spot.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday I walked up in my friend's house and wore my mask the whole time. And I'm thinking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even think twice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just did the interview. I just did an interview like a week or so ago. And I was the dude in there with my going on. They was like, yeah, we see you practicing social distancing. And I was just like, well, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna tell nobody else what they should do, but I got a lot at stake. Not saying that they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that something that you had to bring up? I mean,
because I was like,
no, I'm saying them saying, oh, you're practicing your social distancing, like obviously.
But I think part of that is, man, some people
So
They'll see somebody else with theirs not on, and they just be like, "Oh, well, it's safe. I'll take mine off." Man, shit.
Like I'm watching this
look at somebody-
motherfucker right now with his mask on, but he got his nose out. Like, nigga, what's the point?
Yo,
he want to keep coronavirus once he get it. He don't want
Yeah.
to get out.
right.
That's like you wearing some. That's like you wearing some boxers, but you got your shit hanging out your boxers.
Oh yeah, dick hole.
You know what, man? I don't know where that analogy came from, but
No, my wife
Whatever.
had posted that. She posted that shit. So
The dick hole joint.
Out and all that.
Oh my bad. I'm about to start my video. I just got set up. Hold on. Yeah, man. Here we go.
So hear about Texas, the Supreme Court they reject the Republicans' effort. They're trying to toss 127,000 votes out. Drive-through votes.
Hey man,
Trying
I
to toss who?
that old voter suppression.
they about to do everything they can to steal this motherfucker, bro.
Hell yeah.
7,000 votes. Everything
Hell
that they
yeah, I'm looking to move in the next couple of years, man. I need six figures to leave, man.
Are you leaving Earth, Hurts?
And Earth was cool, bro. It just time to go, man. It's just
Where,
time to
but
leave,
where to? Shit,
man.
It's time to
Don't
go.
worry,
Yeah,
hey,
I'll conjure something up.
want to be in the Yukons.
Shit, them motherfuckers is trying to conjure something out.
We're going to Canada.
Yes, indeed.
Did that?
So Walmart I go to Walmart today because I'm looking into getting a shotgun, and
Oh yeah,
Shit,
that,
you short
that's
on
an
that.
L.
the
You
bullet
That's
missed the
L.
bus on that.
gone.
Sure the fuck did. Especially right now. Hell yeah, they put a stop to all that. They don't want y'all niggas coming here, motherfucking taking shit, and there's gonna be a riot or whatnot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about to
that
get
Well, you can
crazy.
still buy your guns though, but we should worry about the niggas. That's all we
I
worried
don't,
about.
hey, I don't
Niggas
even
out here.
think there's gonna be a need for guns because I'm figuring this election is gonna turn out the way that everybody that don't want it to go is gonna turn out the opposite.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I would be beside myself, man, with whatever adjective you want to throw in there, or adverb or whatever. If the outcome is different than what I'm thinking it's gonna be.
Hey,
And I'm not, not trying to play the pessimist role, but I'm just saying, like, just based on the stuff that I'm seeing and stuff that I'm hearing, like
you know where you at?
it just doesn't look good at all. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people heartbroken and upset, but just stay aware, man.
right. Stay
All I can-
aware, stay
That's the most you can really do at this point, honestly.
Because either way it turns out, whether it's Biden or Trump, it's gonna be one of them things where you're gonna have to be on high alert.
right.
Mm-hmm.
As we already are
Right.
I
grew
think
up
there's
on high.
not gonna be a
we
different
grew,
level of alert though. Come
I
Tuesday.
grew up on high alert.
It's gonna be red. We used to be in like orange and shit. And that's like like
Mhm.
that's the next to highest. But if this election is in favor of Biden, we better be on red alert. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be ready.
I mean, hey, I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
So
I got
I'm reading
an
this
arsenal
article.
of nunchucks. I'm ready.
I'm reading this article, and basically
I hope they hit the phone ones. My bad. My bad.
concerns about isolated civil arrests, and they said a move comes 4 days before the presidential election, which President Donald Trump has suggested he will contest in the event of a win by former Vice President Joe Biden. So that's why you take guns off the shelf, civil unrest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
scared that the niggas is gonna come and motherfuckers start looting the shit. That's quote unquote what the civil unrest is.
This is what the
But as a general rule of thumb, the looting always happen in our neighborhoods. We be fucking our shit up. We ain't going the way y'all
Yeah,
at.
but if you look at the trajectory of how things have gone since this presidency has been instituted, man, it almost looks like fucking Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
Or 1955 around this motherfucker.
right.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about in terms of the xenophobia and all the things that came along with the Nazi movement. Like,
yeah,
man,
Oh yeah.
it's so blatant.
down
Like,
down to a fucking T.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
people want to say what you will about Donald Trump. If he ain't nothing else, I won't say he's the smartest, but he's the most resourceful because he knows history. He knows the history. You know what I'm saying? He knows it.
Else. You don't know nothing else he do.
You know, so
I think I don't even know if it's I think first of all he has a very strong team. He has puppeteers that's involved that are really making sure that his messaging deals with the insecurity of the people who are his base. And the people who are his base are people who, I mean, these are fragile white people who had to call a black man their leader for 8 years. That fucks with them. And then go win against their better judgment to vote against a woman over some trumped up shit who had 30-40 years of statesmanship, being involved in politics. And Hillary wasn't perfect. No president is ever perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, to go against they voted against their own best interest to a degree, because he used and his team used the psychology of people who felt like they was losing control. And when people feel like they're losing control, they get desperate. They do desperate shit. That's why niggas be sitting outside the club stalking their wife. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they're losing. They make irrational decisions. They don't love that motherfucker.
But if you think about it, you know, Obama's 8 years was built on what? Hope, right? So this presidency is built on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever it is that he's ran on. Like, you know, you know, so
and I don't think you can
whatever the theme is, that's, you know, that's gonna be the whatever the theme that they're, you know, initially you know, running their campaign on, that's what's gonna be the crux of their presidency or what have you.
And I don't think you can underestimate.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh, you good?
I was just gonna say I don't think you can underestimate programming of now I'm an independent, so I'm not neither party, but the programming that was out against Hillary with everything that was coming up with Benghazi, the emails, when they was running that, and the Clinton Foundation of supposedly people that's been attached to them, that's been murdered, as they was running those pieces on her, and also galvanizing the people that don't vote, which was supposedly, according to Steve Bannon and Roger Stone. If you can, and I said this before a couple years ago, and it may still be on Netflix. If you go on Netflix, there's a documentary on Roger Stone. Roger Stone tells you his politics. He's a Nixonite. So his whole thing was to tap into the people that don't vote for Trump, which is why he went to Make America Great and tapping into that basically right-wing section of the community that never seems like they have a candidate. So he tapped into that along with the propaganda against Hillary. It was the perfect storm, in my opinion.
Indeed.
I think what bothers me the most is that it's just not about governance, man. It's not about governance, passing laws, passing legislation for anybody, for the majority of people.
It never was.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was at a time, and then over time, once those lobbyists got into place, I think once you know, in my opinion, I think once those lobbyists got in place,
let you know what it's been on. We're gonna
wait
for you to run your shit in the ground, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have all these fail safes and loopholes, you know, to justify what we're gonna do.
Right.
You know.
I think our story's different versus the story for the Caucasian American.
By far. But it's about the parallel though, and that's what people don't get. That's the main thing people don't get.
Yeah, it's never been about us having anything. Because even the freedoms we have, it's still gerrymandering and redlining and gentrification, and you know what I'm saying. Like we can, you know, our story is is easy to tell. It's right there, but on their side, it's just like a little more. They're a little more patriotic in that way of, you know, this is the way it's supposed to be done, and then it's, you know, when it's
because
not
you ain't
that,
bearing the brunt of it. So you know, you take that stance.
That red line keeps us down, bogs us down.
Yeah.
Rest.
I think once racism became convert and went from overt, and we you know, we know what it's like to go to the bank and try to get a loan for a business off a business plan versus somebody else going with a business plan and getting the loan. And you know, it's a lot of different things in place, but yeah, for those, you know, for them, it's like
Oh, no, they credit be fucked up too. They credit be fucked up too. They can't get shit. Yeah, you trying like, 7 to 8 cards and shit. And
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. Like, just the issue of Obamacare itself is just purely a smokescreen. They're willing to risk. There are several million. There are tens of millions of people who are currently insured under Obamacare, who will lose their insurance, white and black.
That's the point.
And more white.
There is no clear plan to replace it. Nothing makes sense. But they will replace it. They will take it out just because it is a remnant of an African American's legacy.
And you go and try to fix a problem.
They don't mind killing them motherfuckers' legacy. Look at Bill Cosby. Although he did some allegedly some heinous shit, but they don't mind destroying legacy.
And historically, elite whites don't care about other lower caste whites. Historically,
that's true.
That's a real deal.
Yeah, that's just going back in history.
Yeah,
I mean, to a degree, they don't care about each other. It's just
I disagree, because when the shit hits the fan, hey, if there's ever a race war, best believe, even the ones who got close ties with and black allies, you'll see when it's time. You know,
it's funny that.
Like, sorry, Jamal Christian has a bunker. I'm going to his house.
It's funny that say people that Obama divided the nation. I don't think so. I think it's the other way around, because
your microphone is low.
I'm low. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. How about now?
That's better. Yeah, that's better. Yep.
I think people say that he divided the nation. There's some people that would have never voted for a motherfucker for Obama that time. That people felt he needed change. I mean, he would have never won. They didn't. And Hillary won the popular vote. So come on, man.
Even when I was in electoral college in high school, I never got that.
I always thought that was corrupted when I first
heard it. I was like, well, what's the use of voting?
What's the point of voting if you're gonna have something that overtakes it anyway?
Overturned because, you know,
someone can get in shock. I don't know who that is.
1 2 1 2. Okay. My bad. Go ahead, Ertz. My bad.
That shit went down again.
That was me. I'm good now.
Nah, you good. No, I'm done. You good, bro.
I think when we talk about we talk about a race war, I don't see a situation where it's guerrilla warfare in the streets unless it's wholesale ethnic cleansing or something like that. That's different. But I do see, but I do absolutely. And you know, they say that, you know, people who study history are able to predict the future to a certain degree. And I have never been as uncertain about what is to come as I am now. Just in terms of affairs. I mean, everything is at the will of God or whatnot, but as far as the progression of affairs, I just don't see it, because everything is pretty cyclical. When you talk about the economy and this, that, and third, I just don't know what it looks like. But what I do believe is that through policy and through other practices, you will see more overt attempts to undermine even further attempts to undermine black folks, Mexicans, this, that, and the third. It's just going to get worse. You're going to have your brush ups. You're going to have like physical altercations. You may have, I mean, I think people who are racist and people who employ racist tactics to do what they do will be even further emboldened than they are now. But it ain't gonna be like motherfuckers in trenches and shit shooting at it. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to do that. They don't have to do that. For what?
Yeah,
they could put black folks in concentration camps if they felt like it.
I think the real call is going to be when this vaccine's ready, and people the fight is going to be who's going to take the vaccine and not, because the mask is the mark of the beast right now. You can't go in any store, you can't purchase anything. So that's gonna be the play. I think the election is a thing, but I think ultimately the real fight is going to be when this vaccine comes, if they make it mandatory and people don't want to take it. Then you're gonna see some real
pushback.
Who's over here, who's over there, who's fighting for what. And like I said, with it being the new mark of the beast per se, I think that's where a real fight can really jump off, I think. And I think in that real fight is going to be more of a collection of people versus it's going to be a race, whites against black. I think if it comes to that vaccine, everybody's involved in that. And you're gonna have allies in that. That's going to be black, white, whoever. That's going to say, no, we're not going for this. And you may have, that may be your World III inside of the United States.
Yeah,
possible.
Yeah,
I can tell you one. I'm for one. They ain't shoot me no motherfucking vaccine.
Yeah,
fuck all that.
I barely went flu shot. None of that. I got a flu shot. We used to get them, shoot them guns. You had to get them, I think, every 5 years and I would always get really, really sick, man. Real sick. I'd rather have the flu.
Shooting that mercury and shit all in your blood and shit, fucking you all up. That's shit. These vaccines. That's why these more kids I've seen more kids with eczema in the last 25 years than I've ever seen on any of us our age and people older.
Straight up. That's crazy to say that. Like skin, like we had a couple.
Kids allergic to every fucking thing. They can't even fucking eat a fucking peanut brittle without fucking breaking, almost dying.
The last time I seen a change in the physiology of the people was when they started putting hormones in milk, and not directly, but just what they were giving the animals. And my sons have never lifted a weight in their life. These dudes come out the womb right now. These dudes look like bodybuilders. You know what I'm saying? And the first time I noticed it was in high school. You used to see these girls at one summer, they just, regular degular. They come back to school. I'm like, damn, like you got a grown woman body. You in 10th grade. Like, what is this? And that was the first time I seen it. Was like when they was giving these animals those hormones. And, obviously a lot of people eat meat. That's when you seen that that change. That's how I seen it,
I agree. I was telling my nephew that one. That was crazy because he's a man. That dude's a riot. But I know one time when he was younger, he had like the male breast, and I said, man,
with that.
I said, man, you know what?
Name for it? I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, it's
gynecolmastia.
Yeah.
So I was like, I said, you know why you got them man boobs, bro? I said, you love milk, don't you? I said, you know what milk is? I'm pretty sure why, but I gave Wi-Fi.
Here we go. Here we go.
But I told him that, right? After that, my sister called me. She said, I don't know what you told my baby, but this Negro is Mom, I don't want that because you know, Uncle told me what that was. So he been drinking almond milk, but he also he started working when he started playing football and stuff. He started working down and stuff, but I don't think he mess with milk no more. But
Hey,
but my the other kids in the house, they ain't thinking about nothing. I'm saying,
knows what's good for him.
yeah, but you know, it is what
Might
it
be
is. But
good.
I noticed I used to notice that like a lot of it was one dude on the IG video, man, dude. I mean, he looked like a C cup,
God
and
damn.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
he was running,
Yeah.
he was gyrating his body to them, but them bad boys was moving. I was like, man, you know what? As a man, you should be embarrassed by that. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Not whatever your condition is, it is what it is. But I'm saying like, man, I would never go shirtless if I should be wearing a training bra. I'm not gonna do it because when I look at that, I'm thinking like, man, that's man. But
You on the
anyway,
menu.
Ain't that.
right? You know what I'm saying? You go to jail, they gonna
He
So
followed me.
when I whoop
they
against you,
gonna
hurt
Oh
I'm
man,
going.
I don't even
How
want you
how
said
Winthrop
I don't even
say?
want to think about it.
Winthrop said he accosted me. This man, they fucking grabbed his ass.
Yeah,
Those
that's
motherfuckers said, "Strip
funny.
you little shit." They motherfucker grabbed his ass and yanked his ass off the screen.
yeah, man. But you know, anyway, man, I just thought about that, man. But like, yeah, man, used to ask me all the time when I was young, like, man, why you Muslim or something? You don't eat pork? Like, man, your ass will get it in. You'll get it in the long run.
See, I learned about pork at a young age, and I mean the pork. Pig is a scavenger, man. He'll eat if a rat passing by, he'll eat that rat.
Man, a pig can eat a fucking steel belted radio tire from Goodyear.
Uh-huh.
So, and you know, it won't throw any of it up, and won't pass it off in his stool or nothing.
And the Malcolm X movie.
Man, I remember, man. Um, I went to New York for a summer. I was up there with my grandmother. Was staying at my uncle's house, but my grandmother's one of her younger sisters lives on the other side of town. That's why I was always hanging out at, playing ball and stuff. And I noticed one day I went in the fridge. She told me to go take some fish out the freezer. All I saw in the freezer was like fish and like turkey and probably a little bit of chicken. I'm like, ain't Charlie, I said, I don't see you don't have any pork chops. You don't have this. You don't have that. No ground beef. And now this is the woman from the South that was raised in the South in the 30s and the 40s.
Hmm.
She sat me down. She schooled me. And after she schooled me, when I came back home after that summer, I was maybe 15 years old, maybe the same age my daughter is now, and I just gave it up, cold turkey.
Yeah, I stopped eating pork. I'll say mid '80s. Used to give me and my brother headaches. That was the
Yep,
first.
and that's why I stopped Dap.
High blood pressure.
Every summer
Yeah,
I
I
went
was. My
to
bad.
Florida. You good? Every summer I went to Florida, man. It was always something with me and pork. I think when I went
Mhm.
down there in '91, my dad took us to a spot, this breakfast spot, and man, the fucking sausages were like hockey pucks. But the
God
thing about
damn.
it was they weren't cooked thoroughly, so that made me so sick.
Hmm.
And I think 2 years after that, I was down there and I went to McDonald's and bought. That's when they had the sausage biscuits for like $1. So I bought about 4 of them. I'm just tearing them down.
God damn.
Oh.
Made me so sick, man. I thought I was gonna die that day. And I think the next following year after that, I went to New York and I talked to my great aunt and I was like, damn, that's why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling.
Oh.
Like, man, okay.
You,
And I don't miss it. I don't miss, and I can say it's been 26 years.
Mm.
you would eat.
Yeah.
If you eat
Yep.
some, you get sick right now, real
If
sick.
I ate a
Hell
piece of
yeah.
pork right now, that's what anything that you purge from your system.
Right.
Once you reintroduce it to your body again,
Up.
you're gonna get physically get sick.
Fall off the map.
I was gonna try to reject that shit.
I definitely try to stay away from sausage, but like if bacon is hard.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, Wallace. That was the hardest thing for me. Bacon and pork chops, bruh. I used to
Yeah.
love a good fried pork chop as a
I ain't had pork
sandwich.
chops in forever, but yeah, that
Man,
bacon.
bruh,
Shit.
listen.
Breakfast
Yeah.
sausage too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my
Nigga, that might be on my
Hurt,
goddamn tombstone.
right, hell yeah.
hurt. Did you ever check out the shit I was talking about? The sausage.
Hmm?
Fuck is the name of the damn company? Stop it, man. You didn't fucking say shit when I was a kid, man. You try to stay away from sausage.
Ah, I didn't get a chance to ITF.
I feel I had to give up. Y'all know about my
Red
stone
meat.
red meat and stuff. So I love steak. That's what
I don't really eat steak like that either.
Man, my JO, we have a steak dinner every year, man, for that for us 100% participation with the United Way. They always award us with a steak dinner, but this is gonna be the first year that I participated to donating, but I'm not gonna accept the steak. I'll give it to one of my coworkers or something, but I'm not gonna eat it because I'm trying to purge red meat from my diet as well. So
your stomach, man, it's not good.
and I rarely eat like a hamburger or a steak. Like I probably eat like once a year maybe. But even with that, like I eat it so less now that I don't really miss it.
But
I like the smell of a good burger, but I just I'm good.
Yeah, but I mean every once in a while, yeah.
I had a burger.
Right,
once
in a while.
Wasn't good. Like I wish sometimes.
And I'm talking shit, but I'm not trying to deter anybody from enjoying and indulging in the things that they got going on. But shit, I just know.
That's real shit.
Here's the man. I'd be mad if you didn't give me your testimonial on some shit that's gonna help my health out. Like,
because I look at like we're in our 40s and stuff now,
right?
And I think about when I made that conscious decision, and like every 10 years of my life, I'm trying to do something that's going to help me gain 10 more. You know what I'm saying? So every 10 years, I'm thinking of something like, wow, I'm doing more research. I'm doing more. I'm getting more in touch with myself. Like, you know what? I don't need this. Right? I can purge this right here and be good. You know what I'm saying? I can stop eating sugar for a month to see how it's going to affect my body and my weight. So it's every I'm making strides to make, because I got kids now. As opposed to 20 years now. 20 years ago, I didn't have children. You know what I'm saying? I got children now. So now it's more about being here for their children. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so in our culture, man, it's a accomplishment to make it to collect unemployment. I mean, Social Security.
Social Security, right?
That's because it's gonna be in it.
You're right. If that motherfucker don't belly up.
Right. One of the idiots wanted to put it on the stock market.
Mm-hmm. The same thing happened on the same thing happened on the other guys.
Yeah.
But it's it like I said, it ain't the rain on nobody else's parade. It's just that, man, like you got to make kind of more conscious decisions. I remember my stepfather used to make breakfast every morning. If it was just a sausage and eggs sandwich in the morning on our way to school, he hooked us up. But I remember one day he was out mowing the yard, man, and shit he had dropped to one knee, man. He was so faint headed, and he went to the doctor, man. Cholesterol was out the fucking yin yang. To the point where he couldn't eat pork for a while. Well, if he did eat it, he had to eat it in moderation. That means like he couldn't eat a sausage every day. My pops used to always tell me when I was a kid, like because my pops always cooked at the house, and he's like, man, you don't eat eggs every day. He said you eat an egg every other day. If you eat eggs back to back, you need to skip a day or two, then reintroduce it back to your body for the week.
It's time for it to digest and get the hell and clear out a little bit.
Right, because you got to think about it. You got to add butter and salt and all that shit to eggs to flavor it. But the yellow part of the egg is where all the saturated fats and all of the bad shit sit at. You know what I'm saying? And I love eggs, but if my wife get up in the morning, she make me eggs. She know to make me an egg white. If I eat them.
I like the egg beaters, man. Those are. I didn't think I would like those, man. Why you got me a whole case of those, man? Those are all right. I can mess with them.
They're fine. They're fine. It's like anything that's different. You just gotta find what works for you in terms of taste, and just make it happen.
Yep.
A lot of it is, man. It's just tailor making. You get into where you can have a healthier diet, and make it to where it's it's palatable.
Right.
a lot for
The
us,
moderation, man.
a lot of our
Moderation.
food, yeah, a lot of our food is based on taste. Anyway, as Black people, we love seasoning and flavor.
Sauce. It's all about, to me, moderation, man. Has been my thing instead of gluttony. You know, and over, can't eat
Man,
eggs every day. I used to be that dude, eat eggs every day, straight up.
yeah.
Omelets. Shit.
I've last month I ate 2 meals. I basically ate 2 meals a day. Usually it's like 3. But I get up in the morning, I wouldn't eat anything until about between 9:30 or 10:30, depending. And what that meal was at 10:30 or 9:30 was a smoothie that I made before I went to work. I would come back home and get that smoothie. That smoothie would have to last me until I got home from work. Then I ate.
Mm-hmm. I wish, man, the way I feel now, being older, I wish there was a shake that I could drink and be full. I don't even enjoy eating anymore, man.
Yeah,
Bro.
me too. Me
They
too.
got-
Hold up, say
those
that again.
exist.
Man,
Those
I wish
exist.
it's like a shake or a drink I could drink and be full, man, and be done with it. Because the whole
They
I'm telling you
exist.
right now, they exist, and you can make them joints, bro. Like
You can make that shit your damn self.
I tried the
stuff
meal replacement
stuff
joints.
I was making, bro. I was making a smoothie that was like chocolate almond milk, bananas, blueberries, kale,
Mhm.
and you know what I'm saying. Like matter of fact, 2 blueberries. I mean, not 2 blueberries, 2 bananas, and I take supplements. I take that sea moss, and but I take it in the capsule form. But what I do, I open up the capsules and put all my supplements in that smoothie. Man, like I said, that I the 10:30, I'm good until about I'm gonna say 4 o'clock, 4:30. You
Damn,
know,
that's in the evening?
yeah.
Wow. I
And
could
I got and I have a because a lot of times, bro, when your stomach is growling, it's not because you're hungry, it's because your body need water.
I'm never
Or
hungry
it's
in the
breaking
morning.
down whatever's going on.
I know
Right.
I'm never hungry in the morning when I was up in the morning. I always
Yeah.
been a time guy.
And just to add on, adding on to what Hurt said, once you train your body like that, your body will be hungry at the same time every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
And that's pretty much what I every time, like you said, Dap, I get hungry around the same time every day. Give or take an hour. And a lot of times my stomach feels empty at that time, I always wait an extra hour or an hour and a half before I go eat anything.
Right.
So it's just about, like me, it used to be about 3 meals a day. I eat in the morning, I eat breakfast, I eat lunch, I eat dinner, I snack in between all that shit, and like,
I could never
at
eat in the
some
morning.
point, yeah, like in the morning, I just, I used to always wonder why my grandmother never ate breakfast in the morning. What she would do is she would drink a cup of coffee in the morning, and that was good for her until lunchtime. And I never understood that, like, man, fuck that, I gotta eat every time I'm hungry. But
Mhm.
she was like a cup of coffee, and that was it for her.
I didn't eat breakfast so much basic, man. I started eating breakfast because we run before that.
Right.
So you had
Hey,
to be
see,
like,
y'all saying this, y'all shitting on me for fucking drinking my damn insurance and shit.
hey,
Yeah,
I
man, and
cool
shoot,
now.
we gonna
That's
fuck
not
with you.
bad.
Hey, man, when I don't feel like fucking eating, but I need protein, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm doing. Drinking that shit.
I got a question for y'all.
No doubt.
Which pitching stat is abbreviated with a K?
Strikeout.
Strikeout, correct.
Oh man,
As a motherfucker just changed the subject,
that's a
fucking
funny
like,
segue, bro. Yeah,
right?
I thought we were gonna
Like drinking sure, this nigga. So which pitcher?
Speaking of insurance, Reggie Jackson has the highest home run slug percentage.
Right.
All
All right, I got one for you.
Subject was a person.
For which team did Reggie Jackson have the most World Series home runs?
The A's.
Yankees.
Yankees are correct.
Mr. October.
Yeah. Who was ranked number 1 in the world in both singles and doubles in tennis in the early 80s?
Chris Evans.
Mm-mm.
Martina
No,
Navratilova.
Barcelona.
Mm-mm.
Billie Jean King.
Ash.
Mm-mm.
Oh no,
Lindell.
Lindell.
Y'all
Bjorn
forget,
Borg.
y'all forget about my man?
Bjorn
He used
Borg.
to always fight people.
John McEnroe.
McEnroe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
He'll
you
hit
go.
him
He
and
used to
Lindell.
cuss motherfuckers out. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The nigga used to always fight people.
Are you blind?
Right.
Yeah.
How many yards is the penalty in the NFL for fair catch interference?
15 yards.
15 is correct.
Everything.
Who signed the college letter of intent in 2001, but then decided to go pro?
Amari Stoudemire. No, 2001. Kendrick Perkins. No, Kendrick Perkins.
Oh
2000.
no, you said 2000. That was what's
2001.
Maurice Claret.
No, just NBA, right?
Basketball.
LeBron James.
That was either Eddie Curry or Tyson Chandler.
LeBron James.
He was a bust, by the way.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
Ow.
Damn.
Probably
Not
the biggest bust of NBA in the NBA history. And that goes to show you that Jordan is a bad gambler, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
It was shit. Why you think he fucking gambled so much? If he was good at it, I don't think he'd be tripping that much. This nigga be trying to go hard because he's such a fucking competitor with the shit. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna get this money no matter what it takes.
Listen, man, I just want to tell you, I'm working really hard to improve my pausing because when he said the biggest bust, when he said the biggest bust,
I ain't even pick up
on what he said, man. Come on,
that's not a pause though.
It's not pausing, but see, that's what I'm saying. Even that tendency to reach, man.
You was on your field shit today. That's all.
I was just trying to be righteous, man.
Hey, well, I was gonna say, man, that is so sexist. We're talking about basketball here, brother. Proceed,
baby.
Problem. What baseball player was famous for his 56-game hitting streak?
Joe DiMaggio.
Correct.
Joe D.
Who was the winner of the women's singles at Wimbledon in 2016?
Serena.
Say? Serena is correct.
Oh.
The Carolina Panthers set an NFL season record for what in 2001?
Attendance.
Losses.
Losses is correct. Who won the 2016 All-Star three-point contest?
2016.
Steph Curry.
Clay.
Yep.
Yeah. Like Ray Carew.
Who was in first place in the NBA Western Division at the 2018 All-Star break?
Golden State.
First place.
Yeah.
He said 18.
Yeah.
Portland.
No. Hell no.
Phoenix.
The Bucks? No, not the Bucks.
No, he said in the West.
The West.
Houston Rockets.
Rockets is correct.
Yeah.
I remember they had a better. I think they had a better record, and then I think Golden State eclipsed them, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they did. They had
fucking Rockets always have a good season, and then
they went on a little skid or whatever. By the way, they just hired I don't know if y'all remember Paul Silas, who was like LeBron's.
His son.
Like John Thompson.
They hired his son. Right, they hired his son just recently. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting within itself.
It is.
Depends.
At the 20th century, as the 20th century ended, what was the largest metropolitan area in Africa?
South Africa.
Lagos.
Johannesburg.
Close.
Nigeria.
Egypt
is correct. Cairo, Egypt.
Really?
I thought that would have been South Africa.
Yeah, I'm like Johannesburg like a motherfucker.
No, that now that motherfucker's there.
Somebody give me the capital of Greenland.
Yeah.
Queen.
Was that right?
The capital of Greenland.
Close. Yeah.
I can't ever pronounce that shit.
Like Queensland or something like that.
Hajjaka, some shit like that.
It's Nook. It's Nook.
Hi, that motherfucker got a piece of popcorn husk stuck on his tongue.
Here's a
popcorn husk, nigga.
The biology.
Ain't no popcorn husk, nigga.
That's a science biology for all you science people here. What is the basic unit of function and structure in living organisms?
Cells.
Cells is correct. What is the person hired to decorate the inside of a house called?
Interior decorator.
Stager.
Correct.
Oh, which one?
Interior decorator.
Oh.
What fast food
Oh,
restaurant
shit.
sells the beef and cheddar?
Arby's.
Wendy's.
The
Arby's is correct.
meats.
Arby's is
Wait,
correct.
sandwiches, silly.
The meats.
What is the name of the telepathic vampire who is married to Bella Swan from the Twilight series?
Fuck if I know.
Jacob.
Nah.
Not Jacob. That's the wolf dude. I don't know. I forgot the glistening nigga. I don't know. I forget his
Edward.
name.
Listen,
Edward, yeah. Yeah. The nigga glistens, bro. He glistens. Dead
Man,
ass.
imagine seeing
nigga-
that in the credits, bro. That shit rolled down real fast, glistening. Nigga.
Robert Johnson, the glistening nigga.
Right.
AKA
Also known
Batman.
Isn't
hey,
this?
wide
also
body,
known as-
wide body. When you done, I got some hip hop trivia too.
Oh, hey, come on, bring it now. Shit.
Okay.
Listening nigga.
Take
that's
it down.
Batman now.
All right. So it's gonna be across the board. It's just a bunch of
I ain't
stuff.
gonna
It's
know nothing of this
mostly
shit.
about records,
All right.
about music. This rapper released an album called Triple X in honor of his 30th birthday.
Ice Cube. No. Hey,
Ludacris.
Ice Cube.
DMX.
Damn. No. Triple X, huh?
Exhibit.
The album Triple X?
Yes, the album. is
Oh,
called
Danny
Triple X.
Brown.
Danny Brown.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
This is about to be a bunch of Detroit questions.
If you want it to be.
Detroit trivia. I might know some. I might know a little bit
Bring it
about
on.
Detroit trivia. Very
Name three other people in Dreamville other than J. Cole.
Jid. Shit.
J. Cole and J. Cole.
Tyler.
Starting. He's
Yeah, all I know is Jid. Shit, that's it. I
I
know
know
the
J.
other
Cole.
nigga. I don't know that nigga's name for shit.
Help us out. Right?
yeah.
Damn.
Oh, your mouth.
Jid.
Kirk
Jid, Earth Gang, Bass, Kaz.
Bad
This song on the Slim Shady LP featured Dr. Dre rapping as his own mind.
Guilty
Guilty
conscience.
conscience.
Good. Can you name two songs on the Fat Boys' first album?
Yeah, what's up?
And
Yeah, that's a
Fat
good one.
Boys Are Back.
Fat Boys Are Back is not on that album.
Okay. If
What's
that's
the first
not
one
on
you
that-
said?
Brr, stick 'em. Ha ha
For
ha,
sure.
stick 'em.
For sure.
All you can eat.
All You Can Eat is not on that record.
Damn. So hold up. Can you feel it? That's on
Oh
there.
yeah.
Can You Feel It is on that record.
Mm.
Okay.
Also, don't forget about Jailhouse Rap.
I was thinking Jailhouse Rap, but I was going for the popular
And
joint.
Human
That's what
Beatbox.
we
And Don't You Dog Me. Don't forget Don't You
Don't
Dog
you know? Hey, listen, bro. I watched First Groove. Matter of fact, I gotta get that on DVD because I gotta fast forward to that part first. Then I'll watch the rest of the movie from the beginning. Don't you talk me.
This rapper who's originally from Morocco was a singles machine in the middle of the 2000 teens.
Oh, that's
No,
your boy.
I forget that nigga name, but I know who you're talking about.
French
Nigga,
Montana.
Yeah, that nigga.
French Montana. That's right.
I was about to say Fetty Wap. You start with an F.
You call you Fab?
Can have-
You just start with an F and shit.
Correct. Give him some shit. Hey, I didn't even think of that. I thought he was from like Jordan somewhere.
Jake One has
Close
one
enough.
album that's a double CD. What is it called?
White Van Music.
White Van Music.
Yeah. Pretty good album.
Absolutely.
Very.
What was the second single from J. Rue the Damages, The Sun Rises in the East?
Come Queen.
Yeah.
Queen was first.
Wrath of the Math.
No.
Wrath of the Math.
The devil had the Cowboys. Cocaine.
The second single off the album. The second single off The Sun Rises.
Shit.
Ain't the
Don't tell
devil
me.
happy?
Head. Head.
It's not that wild about it.
Uh,
or the bitches.
There it is. That's that one.
The Bitches was third. The second one was the original.
Okay. Man.
Dirty
Damn you,
Rabbit.
Days too.
Feeling lucky duck.
Really,
Press your luck.
This rapper released a song called Two to the Head with Bushwick Bill and Ice Cube. Yeah, it was a song called Two to the Head. It was the last song on the album. What is the group, or what is the rapper? And it was the rapper and his DJ.
I know it, but I don't know it.
Psycho
I know
Drum?
the song.
No, not Psycho. That's Chicago. Two to the Head. Bushwick Bill.
Other songs featured on the album included Ill Street Blues.
Oh, Cool G Rap.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Keep forgetting Bushwick, a New York dude.
This rapper released an album in 2000, I think it's 2007, called Morning in America and Dreaming in Color.
Got me on that shit.
Is that Kanan?
No, sir. Hint, he's an albino.
Oh, brother Ali.
Bro, yeah.
Damn.
My dumbass about to say brother Paul.
Either him or Kron.
Only two albinos in hip hop that we know about.
Yeah.
Who's that? Know about that we know about.
Timberland had. Do you know what Timberland's label was called?
B Club.
B Club. This female rapper was signed to B Club and released one album.
Miss J. Joy. Miss Jade.
Miss Jade.
What about my ting ting ting? What about my ting ting ting?
Miss Jade was on. Miss Jade was on.
Yeah, I forgot about that damn song. Wow.
Yeah, she was on the Slum Village remix to was it Disco? What you want, Disco? With that.
Oh, she was on that.
She did a remix. They enlisted her in a remix version of that joint. Yeah. I was shocked to see that shit, but she ripped it though. What you want, Disco? We got one for you.
Yep. Who did that?
That was a YG, either a YG beat or it had to be YG, either YG or Kareem Riggins. I might be wrong, but I'm almost certain it's YG. I love the Trinity album, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hold on, what happened? Somebody don't like that album?
You know how people it got a lot of
most popular
weird,
album.
Right, but I love it.
That shit go.
Maybe I'm biased.
Detroit Deli too.
Yeah, I couldn't say it fast enough.
Yeah.
What was the name of Freeway's first album?
Philadelphia Freeway.
Very good.
And Locking the Tail.
Oh my!
I'm sorry.
That was my shit right there.
Three
did that nigga. Oh, good catch.
I'm on the job.
I didn't catch that. Never mind.
On the cob.
19 Hustler is still my favorite Freeway verse.
Oh yeah.
Wanna call me Mariah?
My
what we do?
was like, man, how you listen to this whining ass dude? Like, man, that's this shit.
He be barring though. Barring like
bars.
Down.
Name the 5 rappers that's on the last song on Black Star's album.
Jane Doe, Wordsworth, Punch, Most Def.
Kweli.
No, Kweli's not on that song. Yes.
That's the
Absolutely.
that joint.
Hold on, what did you
That the
say?
last song?
The last song, Hail
You said
Mary,
on Black Star.
back Hail Jane.
Twice in a
Oh,
lifetime.
yeah, in quality, right? Jane Doe.
Yeah, twice in a lifetime, right?
Yeah, twice in a lifetime. I thought you said
Yeah.
I'm thinking you said the Love Movement, man. I'm sorry.
Oh no problem. I used to love that song too.
Yeah, man. That shit. It said I'm pretty like clay is, bright like the day is. Beach from my fleet be sweet like Sugar Ray is.
Yeah. Most Def, man, was just, I swear to God, Most Def was like, he was like my favorite MC at one point. Just in terms of just being able to just rhyme on shit.
You know, I think it's his rhyming and his style. Like, you know, Kweli is a much more technical rapper than I think Most Def is. But Most Def he's so skilled in his swagger with it, man. It's just like, man, undeniable.
It'd be laid back, but he bar your ass to death.
Right.
It's a certain smoothness that comes with it.
Right.
And Most Def was my peoples, bro.
That Black on Both Sides is still one of the best.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the joint he did with the water joint, man.
I like
New World Water.
Yes.
I like to know how they met up with High Tech. Him being from Ohio. I wonder how that.
I thought Kweli was to connect with that.
No, yeah, Kweli was the Kweli connect there. I ain't got time trying to play Big Hank. Fuck a bank. I need a 20-year water tank. You know, and you know what's funny about that song, man? That song is so poignant now, especially with the stuff that's going on with Flint. Man, you got to bathe with it, cook and clean with it, man. That whole song, bro. Like, if you didn't think about that, or think about water like that before,
back in '99.
Shit, man.
And who knows what he saw that made him pen that.
Made him write that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said some places on TV that's common as TB. Man, I mean, places that got TV as common as TV. Man, come on. He was talking that shit then. So, all right, back to the trivia.
Okay.
Let me see.
Got any?
I done just about ran out of questions.
Oh, y'all in a show? My bad.
What's up, bro?
This nigga, man.
What was Coolio's first album called?
Damn, you only had just one.
I don't know the name of it.
Nah,
he had Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah, that was the first album, though, right?
No.
Nah.
He was on the WC and the Mad Circle album. Does that count?
Well, he was on that. What was his first solo called?
Coolio.
No, sir.
No, it was Fantastic Voyage.
No, it was called It Takes
that
a
was
Thief.
song.
Called what, Wiley?
Called It Takes a Thief.
Hey, some people do that though. Nigga. First album be their name and
self-titled and shit.
Hey, I ain't off.
It was called my 15 minutes is almost up.
That shit was called My Plats is Loose.
Wow. My plats are streamers. Bike shit.
He still hold.
It was called Headed for the Cutout Bin.
Headed for the cutout bin.
What was
went downhill fast.
Battle Cat released a solo album in 1995 that didn't nobody really know about.
Shit, I did.
Yeah.
Get me up.
Called Gumbo Roots.
Word?
Louisiana.
On the single to Dre Day, after the Chronic came out, Dr. Dre released a 12-minute version of a song with Corrupted Lady of Rage called. Do you know what it's called?
Corrupt made up.
Absolutely blacked the fuck out on this record.
Oh, Pump is on the Doggy Style.
High power.
No.
High power. It's not high powered.
No, sir.
Stranded on death row.
I'm gonna play it after dark.
Okay.
It's called Puffing on Blunts and Drinking Tanqueray.
Damn.
That nigga.
I don't know that shit.
Out.
Oh
I
yeah,
have to hear it, I
need to hear that.
definitely have to hear that. Yeah.
Damn, you ain't heard of the RTO?
I can't think about it by name. I probably heard it.
I remember that joint.
Wait, was it on the soundtrack?
No, it was just on the single.
RTO, for clarification purposes, RTO is
Out of here records like shit.
Hey, I got one real quick. Who was the only MC to rap a verse in Notorious Big's Ready to Die album?
Method Man.
Yeah.
Method Man.
I didn't realize that.
I'd be damned if this ain't some shit. About to spread the boat of lyrics over Harmony Grits. This the old Killer Death Trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at.
Surrender.
Step into the stage, you the number one contender.
What is the name of Naughty by Nature's third album?
Poverty's Paradise.
Naughty by Nature.
Poverty's Paradise.
Oh, when did 3 come out?
93.
That was the second album.
Poverty's Paradise came out in
95,
95.
right? Yeah.
Because when I was on my way to college,
number 2.
when I was on my way to college, that Here We Go Now, Feel Me Flow. That shit was used to go.
Niggas made playing the snow look fun as a motherfucker on that
Man, listen,
video. Man, I want some snow right now.
Motherfuckers need some diphtheria shots after that video.
Diphtheria.
I don't even know what diphtheria is, but wow.
Niggas had it.
It sounds bad.
Sounds real bad.
This rapper came in and mixed Mobb Deep's first album. Bob Power.
Q-Tip.
Bob Power mixed that engine. Has something to do with that?
Q-Tip.
No, well, Q-Tip, Bob Power and Q-Tip mixed it.
Okay.
That's why them drums, because he said the drums wasn't just them motherfuckers.
You know what? I know people love Shook Ones. I'm probably gonna say something very unpopular, but it's my truth. My favorite song on that album is probably "Drink Away the Pain."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then Shook Ones.
Okay.
Because
okay, I thought you were
talking about Shook Ones Part 2.
Oh, bro, I'll never say that.
Hold on, you talking about Shook Ones Part 2?
Yeah, Part 2. I like Drink Away the Pain situations better. That's my favorite song.
I like the joint with Noy.
Which one? Somebody Give Up the Goods?
Thug Music, I think.
No, it's Give Up the Goods, and you got Party's Over with Noid on it.
Get the money, long time, no cash.
Yeah.
Give Up the Goods.
Where the guns go blast.
Yeah.
My favorite shit was Trife Life.
Woo!
Yeah, that's
like ain't Up North Trip on that album. I like
yes, it is.
Bonus joint. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you though, I guess to segue into that album
that was
a little bit. That album didn't have no skippable moments in it.
None.
Not even the interlude.
Not a one. It was the bass lines, man. The bass lines and the drums and
yeah, man.
I had a 89 LeSabre, a white one.
Hey, I got some Martin. I got some Martin trivia. Hey, I got a round of Martin trivia if y'all want to do it real quick.
Go for it.
All right, let's start easy. What was Martin's full name on the show?
Martin Payne.
All right. Martin Aloysius Payne.
Yeah. How many characters in total? How many characters in total did Martin Lawrence play?
17.
No, Shanae.
It was Otis, Shanae, Roscoe.
He played 10.
10? Oh, okay.
King B, Jerome. Oh, I can't think.
He played the white dude.
Bob is right.
Kid.
I know his kid. Yeah.
Roscoe, Mama.
Yeah, that was
Shanae.
Elroy Preston.
That was
the pimp motherfucker.
Jerome.
Security King was Otis.
Dragonfly Jones.
Security, Dragonfly Jones. Yeah,
Don't get King Beef.
Yeah.
King Beef.
What Disney movie did Martin cry when watching?
Snow White. No.
Dumbo.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
This nigga said Dumbo. I wonder why, Wallace.
What was the name of the restaurant Martin opened up with his friends?
Meatloaf and Waffles.
Correct.
What? I ain't seen that episode.
What? Oh, come on, man. Man, come on.
I used to get in trouble a lot. I missed a lot of
Which one of these insults did Mama Payne Parrot say to Gina?
Apple head heifer.
Yeah. What city did the sitcom take place?
Detroit.
Right. What was Martin's apartment number?
41.
12?
41. 42.
42 is correct. That was it. That's all right.
It was one of them. I couldn't remember. Shanae was 41 or something like that, and Martin was like,
yeah. What did Martin buy Pam when he won the lottery?
Oh, I know this. He bought her a coupon to go get wax or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, that's right.
God damn.
In one of the earliest episodes, Gina decorates her and Martin's bathroom. Which colors?
Pink and lavender.
Green and pink. Close.
Yeah, AKA shit.
What was the name of the old lady Martin fought with on several episodes?
Jerry.
Miss Jerry.
Miss Jerry. Yep. Damn, man.
Oh, bro. I watch that shit in the morning time before work. Now.
What does Martin come on now?
Yeah,
what
like
TV
Land or something?
My daughter told me today, she said my daughter said I almost kicked her out for this shit. She said she said Martin is not funny to her. If she had a choice between watching the Wayans brothers, The Wife and Kids, Martin, Fresh Prince, and Jamie Foxx, she said her favorite is the Wayans, followed by Wife and Kids, then Martin. I looked at her and I'd have kicked your ass up out of here. But
I think kids. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember.
My wife
that
was
That was
Damon Wayans show.
Yeah, it's Damon Wayans. He had the dumbass son. Yeah, okay, I remember.
Yeah, Junior was dumb as fuck.
The son was basically
Kids was all right. I like that show.
Yeah, that was cool. But
I want to go back. I would go if I had to go back and watch one. I would go back and watch Jamie Foxx. I haven't seen that shit since it was on.
No, that comes on.
It does. Where is that?
Not in Japan, it don't.
Hey man, if you got a Fire Stick, you can
I
always.
ain't subscribing to BET niggas.
I was subscribed to BET shit.
Nah,
man, though. I think it's in not Japan.
All right.
Goddamn.
All right, that's gonna be a wrap for this episode of Talk That Stuff. November 1st. Like to thank everybody for coming out tonight, man. Also check us on the playback on Anchor FM, Spotify, iTunes. Appearing tomorrow.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
Deezer, motherfucker.
Deezer as well. Thanks for reminding me. Like to thank Jay Bishop, Rod Wallace, J. Paul Ghetto, Gab Dunlap, RTO Beats, Gigahertz, Black Mav. Join us next week. Talk That Stuff. Also, check out the producers Hangout Friday 9 a.m. 11 a.m. Sunday morning, right before the game's in. Once again, we're back here for Talk That Stuff. Like to say peace on 3 if I could. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Shake your hand like a dog.